What's up everyone, it's Iona and I am here with another client tutorial today. This will be a talk through showing you all how I did my client's makeup, and we are going to go ahead and get started, and this is her before. When you're starting eyebrows, make sure you always take a spoolie and comb their eyebrows up. Right now I'm just taking my brow pencil and flicking through her eyebrows, lightly filling it in. I am following the natural shape of her eyebrows, and I'm resting my pinky on her face to make sure I don't put too much pressure on that pencil. Please notice that I am not filling in the front of her eyebrows.
Loving the shit out you, fucking the shit out you for 7 days straight, and now I can't live without you. And if we ever broke up,
So now I'm going to lay my pencil on the body, and that is on the side. And now I'm going to flick upward with very light pressure to fill in the front of her brows to have a nice gradient effect, and that is going light to dark.
I'm so happy you ain't listen to your friends back. You can tell me how you want it, how you need it.
This is what her eyebrows look like now. Now I'm going to be taking the Crayon Case highlighter concealer to clean up her eyebrows.
Tell me how you want it, yeah. Call me and I'm on.
Make sure you rest your pinky on your client's face, pull their eyebrow up, and start to clean underneath their eyebrows. And you do this so you won't have a shaky hand. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish cleaning up this eyebrow, and I am going to drag that concealer to the front. After you drag your concealer to the front, go back into the arch and start pulling this concealer downward.
24/7, yeah, all day, yeah. 24/7,
Yeah. You be throwing that shit back like it's a Thursday. I be treating you like every day your birthday. Them hoes ain't fucking with you on your worst day.
Now for the top, I'm taking her foundation and just carving out that brow. Some people use concealer, but I do recommend using their foundation because it is the same color as their skin tone.
Wish you luck. Talking relationship goals, this could be us. Yup, 24/7. What's the 411? When you see me kneel like Kaepernick, call a reverend. So I got $1 million in the stash for a wedding. If you ready, let me know, cause it's whatever.
living on you in the worst way. Day our anniversary. Want the suit up on my birthday, cause I know they keep you thirsty.
When I'm done carving out the top of that brow, I always take a fluffy brush and blend the top. Now I am patting first, then going in to blend.
And all my ladies, if you feel me, help me sing it out.
For my primer, I will be using the eye glue stick from the Crayon Case. You can apply this with your finger or a brush. Just make sure you get it everywhere. And the eye glue stick does dry clear.
Yeah. Call me and I'm on my way. Tell me that you need me, yeah. I'll give it to you night and day. I'm talking about Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
We will be using the box of crayons today. So right now, I am just taking my brush and I am going into the socket of her eyelid. I'm going to build that color up 2 to 3 times, and I am just going back and forth in circular motions, building that color up. Make sure you stay in the socket of the eye. I have just showed you where you should be. You should be in the socket of the eye, going back and forth in circular motions. Make sure you hold the eyebrow up.
Tell me how you want it, yeah. Call me and I'm on.
Now I'm going to take tan and I'm going to buff tan into that color brown so nothing looks harsh.
I'm talking about Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
I'm going to be taking the matte book, which launches January 18th. Now I'm taking the darkest brown in the matte book and I'm going to put that right in the socket of her eye, right below the brown. I'm going to take my highlighter concealer in the shade 28 and I let it sit to get thick. Right now, I'm just going to start carving out her crease. Rhonda really has a natural cut crease, so it really isn't hard for me to carve it out because it basically sits in the socket of her eye. That's why I'm pulling her eyebrow up so I can get right in the socket and carve it out. And I'm just going halfway over.
It's out of mind and out of spite, you hit decline, but I was hype. I hit your line a few more times, when you hit back, I'm gonna respond.
Tell me how you want it, yeah.
be taking 2 shades from the Arts and Crafts pigments to ombre them out. I am packing these pigments on her lid halfway with the first shade, and I am using them dry. I did not wet my brush or anything. I am just putting it right on top of the concealer.
I be treating you like every day your birthday. Them hoes ain't fucking with you on your worst day. I got you on a new level like with first say. When you feel down, I pick you up, put on your crown and lift you up. I put a rock up.
So right now, I'm just taking the shade Brown from the box of crayons, and I'm going up and down, back and forth. And to get a very gradient effect, I am just flicking that brush between the two colors, the pigment and the brown.
In the stash for a wedding. If you ready, let me know.
Now to add more definition to her eye, I am taking the darkest brown in the matte look, and I am just adding that to her outer V.
Cause I know they keep you thirsty. Ain't no playing, this is us.
Now I am taking my gel liner, and I am going to create a float liner. Basically, float liner is going in the angle of a wing, but not winging it out. So you start off skinny in that inner corner and drag on out, and then you're gonna make it thicker on the ends. That's why I'm angling up.
Yeah, call me and I'm on my way. Tell me that you need me. Yeah, I'll give it to you night and day. I'm talking about Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Take a black matte shadow and press it into the gel liner. After you set that black gel liner, make sure you are going up and down, back and forth motions to create that gradient effect so your liner can't float. I already went ahead and moisturized and primed her face. I am just putting her foundation on, and I did use MAC Studio Fix in NC47. For more coverage in the airbrush look, I do take the Mineralized Skin Finish Powder from MAC, and I do set that into her foundation, and I am pressing it in, not wiping it in.
Yeah, I'll give it to you night and day. I'm talking about Monday.
I'm going to be taking my highlighter concealer in the shade number 9. It is very close to her skin tone, so I'm just putting it down for coverage purposes. Then I'm going to take the shade number 5 for her highlight and put it right on top and blend the two together.
Yeah, all day, yeah, 24/7.
Loving the shit out you, fucking the shit out you for 7 days straight, and now I can't live without you. And if we ever broke up, I won't have a kid without you. You forever in my heart. I won't forget about you. I be crushing you on Monday like it's Wednesday. You pressed about that nigga with your friends say.
I'm going to be taking chalk dust, letter A, and I'm going to set that right under her eye and anywhere I put that concealer.
I don't mind. Need you right here by my side, cause out of sight is out of mind. And out of spite, you hit decline, but I was hype. I hit your line a few more times. When you hit back, I'm gonna respond.
Tell me how you want it. Yeah, call me and I'm on my way.
Now I'm going to be taking my foundation brush. It's nothing on this brush other than the leftover foundation. I am pressing that chalk dust into her skin as I wipe it away, and this is preventing flashback. Flashback is when you take a picture and you're too light under your eyes or any areas of your face. So this is just going to prevent that from happening.
Yeah, all day, yeah, 24/7.
Yeah. You be throwing that shit back like it's a Thursday. I be treating you like every day.
I am using my Constitution notebook. It's pretty beat up, so I didn't want to show you all. I did mix the shade Bobby and Bricky for her bronzer, and I am just taking it in her cheek area and down her nose.
Heard they feelings about you, baby. Told them hoes I wish them luck. Talking relationship goals, this could be us. Yup, 24/7. Was the 411 when you see me kneel like.
Now to add more dimension, I'm going in with Bobby and I'm flicking it up, but I'm not taking Bobby all the way down. Do not take Bobby all the way down, just keep it halfway and flick up. I want her contour to pop a little bit more, so I'm taking chalk dust in the letter Y because it's very close to her skin tone. And I'm just carving out the bottom of her contour.
65, you the only one I try. No, I can get enough.
Make sure you buff that powder away really well because we do not want any flashback, so I am being pretty heavy-handed but not hurting her, because I do not need any flashbacks. I am taking Murder Matte from the crayon case, and I'm putting that on her lips because she wanted something red but not too red. Now, we were in